Hi guys, welcome to A Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. It's been a while, hasn't it? As many of you know, before Christmas I was having to work a lot of overtime and I didn't really have a great lot of spare time for camping. And once it got time to Christmas, I hadn't really seen much of my family, so I spent a lot of time at home with my family and had a little bit of a break from social media. But we're back in the new year, 2024, fully charged and ready to go. I hope you all have had a good Christmas and New Year and are looking forward to a great year ahead. With not being out camping for over a month now, I'm really looking forward to tonight. I'm out in the woodland and I've come to a place where I know the Bewley brothers are going to be, so I'm going to surprise them. I'm going to have a night in the hammock, hopefully my first ever heated camp, and we'll discuss more about that very shortly. You can see with just a quick spin round the woods, it's very misty today. Over the last month or so, Cumbria has seen some extremely heavy rain, and with the cold weather coming comes the mist. The mountains would have been absolutely saturated, and we forecast -3 overnight and into the morning. So with that, it just wouldn't have been an enjoyable camp heading up the mountains, certainly on my own anyways. So like I say, we're in the woodland, one that I've camped in 2 or 3 times now, and it's great for hammocks. As you can see, there's plenty of trees, loads of room to get quite a few hammocks up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. While I'm waiting for the Bewley brothers to land, I'm going to get me hammock set up, get a cuppa on, and yeah, we'll talk about this heated hammock malarkey. And that's me all set up. Really looking forward to tonight. And at the minute, there's barely a sound in the woods. You can hear the odd bird in the distance. Eerily peaceful with the mist. It really is. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. I've really missed camping over these last 4 to 6 weeks. I really have. DD 4x4 in multicam. The Snug Pack tropical hammock with the cocoon, and inside that is my trusty OEX Leviathan EV900 and my cheap pillar. You can see I've got my old tarp down, my rucksack, my water bottle, my pee bottle, my jet boil, gas, baby wipes. Tactical Duck is guarding tonight's food, which is a 24-hour ration pack, menu number 10. So he's right at home. If you know, you know. And I've had these ration packs before, they're really good. I was kindly gifted it by my friends Claire and Jason Romano for Christmas. And what we got in there, we've got instant porridge for morning, beef burrito style filling with rice, hunter's chicken, which I've swapped out for a beef and potato hot pot because I don't eat chicken. We've got chocolate cake, energy drinks, powders, tea, coffee, all kinds of stuff in there. I won't get through it all, but I'll show you what I do have. Right, I'm going to get myself a drink, sit myself down, and let's have a talk about heated hammocking. Right, heated hammocking. Just a little brainwave that I had. As many of you know, when I'm up in the fells, I burn quite hot, especially when I'm walking. But as I'm getting older, when we come to camps like this, when we're sitting out for a little bit in the middle of winter, I do find myself feeling the cold a little bit more than I have done when I was younger. I started to get a little bit of Raynaud's in my hands and stuff like that. And where I work predominantly outside, and it's very exposed, and especially in the winter time it gets bitterly cold. And a few of the lads at work have been raving about these heated gilets, whatever you want to call them. Now there's a lot out there that are really expensive, but the boys at work have been getting them online for anywhere between £35 and £50. And I thought, do you know what? I could definitely make use of one of them at work. And the more I thought about it, well, yeah, I'll be able to use it when I'm camping as well. You know, like I say, sitting out like we're going to be tonight with the Bewley brothers, chatting away, not much activity. You know, you feel the cold a bit more. So I've managed to get one from Amazon for £34. Now it's not a well-known make. I think Monave, I think it is. I'll put name on screen. You know, it's the make quality is okay. It's a simple zipper. You know, it's you can see it's a very, very thin fake down inside it, but it's got 9 carbon heating pads. You've got 2 on the front to keep your stomach and your pockets warm. You've got 2 on your lower back, side to side. You've got 3 in the middle of your back, going up the way, 1 on each shoulder and 1 on the neck ruff. And it's got 3 heat settings. It's washable, all the connections are waterproof, and your power bank just goes in the little pocket here and plugs in. So it's got, like I say, it's got 3 settings, low, medium and high. So on the button here, I think blue is the lowest setting, temperature rating here. Then you've got white, temperature rating here, and then you've got red, which is full chat. Again, temperature rating on the screen for you now. So the more I thought into it, do you know what? When you're in your hammock, you could take it off and either put it underneath your sleeping bag or in between your under blanket and the hammock itself. Leave it on the lowest setting overnight and it'll keep you nice and warm. You could put it inside your sleeping bag down by your feet. Low setting again, just leave it on overnight, keep your feet nice and warm your sleeping bag up. In fact, once again, the more I think into it, why haven't the big companies like Rab and Thermarest and OAX, etc., thought about incorporating this technology into the sleep systems? You know, the technology has come a long way. It's obviously safe. There's many heated items out there, jackets, gloves, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to put my heated gilet between the sleeping bag and my hammock. So it's basically I'm going to be squashed against it. Now tonight's going to be -3, not that cold. The kit that I've got is more than capable of handling much colder than -3. But I'm going to give it a go. So stay tuned for that and see how I get on overnight and in morning. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip the jacket up and I'm going to try out the 3 different heat settings for you. I'm all plugged in, and as I've said, we've got the little button here, so all we're going to do is press and hold for 3 seconds, and as you can see, the blue lights come on. Now with it being carbon, I think it's carbon fibre, I'll put it on the screen again, I've got a memory like a sieve me, but with it being the carbon version of it, it's supposed to heat up quite quickly. We'll roll that up. I can certainly feel it in the neck already. The next setting is again warming up very quickly. We'll go on to full power. We'll go on to full power and see how that feels. And very quickly, within a couple of minutes, it's up to full temperature. I've zipped up my hoodie over the top of it just to keep the heat in, and it's really quite nice. It really is. I think this will do a treat for when the weather gets really cold for in the hammock and in the tent, just to take the chill off a little bit, just to give you that extra little bit of warmth. And most people will carry a power bank with them anyways. I've bought this with my own money, I've not been sent it for free or out. I just thought I'd share this little idea with you to make the gilet a multi-purpose item for camping. Alright, I'm going to put camera down for a bit and wait for Muley Brothers to land, and then we're going to have a very enjoyable camp, the first camp in a very long time. I've been sat for a few hours now, been on my own for a little while, and it's just been a nice chilled out, just relaxation in the woods really, to be fair. Daz and Andy have landed though. Daz is all set up and Andy is just about finished. Both of these lads are in the setups that they've been using for some years now and that you guys have all seen. And we've all said we've really missed camping. None of us have been out in the hammocks for absolutely ages now, so all of us are really looking forward to this evening and tonight. And it's just about food time. Like I say, I've got the military 24-hour ration pack menu 10, so I'm going to delve into that and see what I fancy. Like I say, I don't eat the chicken, so I've got an extra meal with me just in case, but I don't think I'll need it because there's plenty of stuff in there. I do love these ration packs. You get plenty of stuff. We've got loads of tea, coffee, energy drinks there. Where are we at? Beef burrito style filling with rice, ball in the bag. We've got chocolate marble cake, chocolate flavoured drink, got Hunter's chicken. Like I say, I don't eat the chicken, so one of these lads can have that. What else we got? Tutti Frutti flavour powder drink. Where are we at? Instant porridge for morning. And a whole host of nuts and all kind of goodies in there. So I'm going to get jet boil on, and I think, where are we at? What are we going to have? Just for a change, I'm going to try the beef burrito style filling with rice. Sounds nice, that. So I'll get that boiled up and I'll bring you back soon. Right, we've boiled the beef burrito style filling with rice for 10 minutes. Just like a normal boil in the bag, these things. I'll probably get 2 or 3 camps out of that 24-hour ration pack, to be fair. And let me tell you, the temperature has cooled down quite considerably. It was 0 degrees when I pulled up in the car, but all of us are feeling our fingertips now, so it's definitely dropped below freezing. Very good. Nice hand warmer too. Little update on the heated gilet. Not quite as warm as I was expecting, to be honest. I don't know whether I've got a little bit of a faulty one, but there's definitely heat there, but certainly not what I was expecting. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes tonight with the heated hammock, and I'll keep you posted on the item over the next few weeks. Like I say, I might just have a slightly faulty one or whatever, so we'll see how it goes tonight, and if need be I can message them and get a replacement. But I think generally it's a good idea of mine just to use them to heat your hammock and your tent as well. Well, like I say, most people carry a power bank. We've got Daz and Andy on with sorting the fire out. We're going to have a real fire tonight as well. And of course, as always, before we go, we'll make sure that there's no trace left. It's only 25 to 4 in the afternoon, and as you can no doubt tell, we are starting to lose the light. So relatively early for something to eat, so I may need something else before bedtime. Right, I'll get myself away and finish this. Well, I really enjoyed that food out of the ration pack. Like I say, we're losing the light and the temperature is continuing to drop. Just between my tarp and Daz's tarp, you can see we've dug a pit where we're going to have a very small fire. Daz is just on with lining it with some stones, and we've got some windbreaks as well. Daz has very kindly brought some dry wood. Like I say, it's just going to be a small one. With us starting to lose the light, I'm going to knock the action cam off for now, and I probably won't do a great lot of filming until morning. We're going to enjoy our first camp in a while, and I will most definitely let you know how I get on with this heated hammock crack. But if I do bring you back, it'll be with the phone. Right, camera's going down, and we'll see you soon. Right guys, that's me in my hammock. Let me tell you, it's cooled down and the outside of the cocoon is soaking wet. Honestly, me and the guys have had a cracking night, and like I say, I'm inside the hammock. I've got the heated gilet on. I've decided to leave it on rather than putting it under the sleeping bag, So I'm going to get myself away to sleep, and we'll see you in the morning, and I will let you know how I get on with the heated gilet overnight. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. I'm going to talk quite quietly because the other two lads are still asleep. Had a good night's kip, to be fair. However, the heated hammock didn't quite go to plan. Like I say, I think maybe got a faulty gilet because only the front panels were heating up. That being said, when they were on inside me sleeping bag and me cocoon, it did definitely add extra heat. So this idea has definitely got legs for sure. So I will be sending a message on Amazon when I get home, see if I can get a replacement, and I'm definitely going to run with the idea for sure. And it's been a cold night, let me tell you. I reckon about -4, -5. Inside of the tarp is frozen, as you can see. Look at that. And even the droplets on the cocoon are frozen. A very enjoyable camp with these lads, so I'm going to have to get myself away home, so I don't want to do too much more recording so these guys can get some sleep. Although it sounds like Daz is up coughing. So I'm going to knock the camera off. I'm going to get myself packed up, and I'll bring you back in the car just to sign the video off. Well, that's me back in the car after a very enjoyable first camp of 2024. Like I say, the heated hammock camp didn't quite go to plan, but I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to find some bits of kit to make it work. I think it's definitely got legs. That was a cold morning. The water in my jet boil frozen solid. I've got my water bottle here, as you can see. It's just slush. Like I said, nevertheless very enjoyable. I hope you guys are looking forward to joining me on all my adventures in 2024, and as always, thank you very much for tuning in to watch this video. So once again, until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.